there was a time when I actually had real negative feelings about money, and was associated money with corruption, and it's and not without cause. I mean, it's most of my experiences with business people, with businesses, is that there are all sorts of compromises that are made in the pursuit of the dollar, and as I've watched companies go through their processes, it's not like people are evil or bad. It's that it's kind of survival, or survival of your staff, and okay, if we don't take this ads, then I gotta fire this person, or all these things like that. And so I just had a really bad feeling about commerce and about money, and I think for a long time that's what kept me very poor. I don't think you can attract money into your life while you think that it's an evil thing. And then I had some experiences consulting for a guy who was brilliant and very rich, and we would have these debates, and there was time. I mean, he basically spelled it out to me and helped me see it in the way of money as energy and money as a resource, and that we live in a commerce-based system. There is no voting to decide if there's going to be, more fresh fruit, or if we're going to make more of a different kind of music. The way that we tell the system what we want is by how we spend our money. And so, if people want a bridge, or they want fresher fruit, organic fruit, then they will spend money on organic fruit, and the system will show us, wow. And then other people will go, wow, I'm going to change my farm to organic because I see now that there's the margins that people are willing to pay for it. Or I'm going to invest in a music studio because now I know that people want more of this. Every time you spend money, you're saying more of this, more of this, which is a healthy way to get over a lot of that fear, especially when you start seeing things like your bills. Some of the things are frustrating, but I mean, you want electricity, you want the water, so even as you pay it, saying, thank you, yes, I would like water to continue to be sent to my house, thank you. And what that other part of that I did is I started spending money on things that I wanted to someday be paid for. So I used to have these fantasies of, being paid to, speak or give a class, But I would never spend my money to see a speaker or to take a class. I would maybe try to get it free online. So I'm like, well, how in this cosmos that I'm creating in my mind, I basically eliminated my own job that I want in the future. So I now try to put money any place that I might want it to come in my future. If that's almost anybody that asks me for charity things, if they're doing any project, I try to give at least a token in that direction, as much as I can feel good about. If there's music that I like, I buy it, especially if it's done, by themselves and not distributed by a label like Kamananda. Please, tell the universe, more of this, please. Food, same thing. I give money every month to Jacob Glass because I just feel like, yes, more of this. I want him to have the resources to be putting this energy into the world, and I like someday to have the resources myself to do that. And that shift really allowed me to receive more as well. And it also, all of this goes back to what I was talking about during the earlier lecture about anxiety and feeling worth and feeling like you have a gift. If you get caught up in hating the commerce system and you kind of like feel like you have to receive money because you need it, you are not providing yourself a light target for people to want to give money to. But if you can see yourself, I am a gift. Time spent with me, my experience given to you, that is, I hope I have time to give that to you because I think you would love it. But I'm not sure if I do. In fact, for me to make time for you, you need to provide me with a significant amount of resources to make it worth my while. You have a significant amount? Well, win-win. So, I don't believe necessarily that, you think of something and you manifest it, but I believe that the way you see the world, the evidence you look for, you find.